Alrighty, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a little bit of a more of a team synergy video. This is going to be showing off Yae in multiple different team comps. It's basically going to be the same format though, being a supercharged team. It's gonna be Yae with a battery being under official, or Raiden, and then Shinchu being the applicator for supercharge. You will see though, I will be switching between supports constantly to show off the many different team comps for Yae. It's just I want to be showing off the team comps that really are the outstanding and like really good ones that I have tried out, and I think Yae is a fantastic unit. I don't think she's a must-get unit. If you do pull for her and you play the game for characters that you enjoy, you like, or you generally do want a good sub DPS, Yae is a fantastic option. Now, yes, Yae does have this bug to where her totems will target small entities, whether that's like berry bushes, little campfires and all of that. But when you're against a boss or in the Spiral Abyss, or maybe in an area that doesn't have anything surrounding you that could potentially be a hindrance to Yae, she goes crazy, and she doesn't really take that much quality, I guess you can say, to really pop off. Now, of course, if you want to know everything about Yae, go ahead and check out my Yae Miko guide. It will be either right there in the top right corner, or it will probably be maybe at the end of the video or in the link in the description. But other than that, hope you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are so close to 100 subs, and I would like to accomplish that. Thanks to y'all. Other than that, let's get on with the video.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Falling out, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. Just alright, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. And this thing I'll be for you and I was safe and sound.
All right, so as you can see from the multiple different teams with Yae, she can flow in with a bunch of different supports, all being relatively the same format, as I did say, being Electro Charge main focus, and her E and auto attack damage really shining, because with the constant Electro and Hydro application doing Supercharge, a lot of damage is being created. Now, a lot of teams, as you saw, were her played as a sub DPS and sometimes as a main DPS. But either way, I think Yae is a fantastic unit. So let me quickly dive in to every single team and their purpose behind it, right? So the basic first team that I believe we showcased was with Xingqiu and Fischl. And then we switched between Bennett, Kazuha, and Zhongli. Bennett, of course, being the attack buffer, Kazuha for the elemental buff and for swirl and CC, and Zhongli for the shielding and just the comfortness of having a shield around you for, I believe, a couple seconds, and it being really tanky, and you don't have to worry about anything hitting you. And not only that, Zhongli reducing the elemental resistance of your opponent by 20% does obviously increase your DPS. Fischl, of course, being the battery, and of course being also a sub DPS, providing more damage, and Xingqiu also being the same role of being a battery and a sub DPS. Now, with the other teams, of course, being Raiden and Yae, with Xingqiu, and of course, same format with Bennett, Kazuha, and Zhongli, all doing their specific roles. As you saw, it worked pretty well together. They all flowed well together. Ball being a battery, and switching back to Yae, dropping her totems down, doing some autos. Xingqiu throwing down his E's, popping her ult, and it's just a quick, smooth rotation. Now, the little bit more of the obscure picks, teams that I made were with Yae, Xingqiu, Zhongli, Albedo. This one's not really obscure. This one actually can work. I tried this team and I think it actually works really, really well. For, if we put it in, for the Geo Resonance providing more damage, and Albedo providing EM on his burst, because since Yae's E damage does scale a little bit off Elemental Mastery, having a little bit of EM coming in from Albedo is a little bit nice, and Albedo does do a lot of damage as a sub DPS as well. Of course, as we know, Zhongli and Xingqiu doing their roles. And this one is just, and this team, I could recommend it, but it kind of feels a little bit awkward, is this team for full stacking on EM. So if you wanted a full stack on EM on this team, you would want Sucrose, but the problem is that you wouldn't have that many good elemental reactions, right? Because if we took out Xingqiu and we put in Sucrose, what, like, we would make Superconduct, right, for Elemental Mastery. We would make Superconduct, and Superconduct does not benefit Yae at all, right? So if we wanted a full stack EM and her doing just pure EM damage, her pure elemental mastery on her E damage, sure, you can run this team. Do I recommend it? I personally don't, because Yae really shines bright with Xingqiu, in my opinion, or a Hydro support like Mona. But with Diona and Albedo and not Sucrose, I think it works pretty well. Diona giving 200 EM and Albedo giving 125 EM. That's more than enough. And with Yae, she doesn't even need that much EM actually. I recommend just focusing on attack, crit rate, and crit damage, and energy recharge more than Elemental Mastery. If you pick up Elemental Mastery on your subsets, perfectly fine. But you don't want to focus on Elemental Mastery, in my opinion. So with this team, I don't really recommend it. Instead, I would definitely take out Diona and put Zhongli instead. Zhongli's way more comfortable to play. Also can freeze units with his ult. It's fast recharge. This team flows well. Does a lot of damage. I think this team actually works very, very well. Now, other than that, I don't think I showed any other team. I know on a Twitch stream and also on my video, I got a comment that why wasn't I using Xiangling? I don't like Xiangling, and here's the reason. I like Xiangling as a unit. I will recommend this unit. Playstyle wise, I don't. I personally don't find this character fun. That's also one. And two, I don't recommend running Overload team comps, because with Overload it creates a big explosion, you know, setting up funds flying and all that. And also Overload isn't even a really good like elemental reaction. It's a decent elemental reaction, but I think Supercharge is definitely way stronger and a lot more smooth, I guess you can say, for team comps. But other than that, I don't think I think that's all the teams. I would also this is just a heads up, if you don't have Kazuha, you can replace them with Venti or Sucrose. That's a quick reminder, because with animal supports they can be very interchangeable. Just in my opinion, I showed you a couple teams. You can do whatever you want with Yae. Do whatever you want, whatever works best for you and what you see as a really smooth, easy rotation team comp. Use that. But if you were to ask me what I personally actually use, so I actually personally run Raiden, Yae, Xingqiu, and Bennett, or Yae, Xingqiu, Albedo, and Zhong. Those team comps are the teams I run. But go ahead, do whatever you want. She's a fun unit. She's a lot of fun. She's also a very powerful unit. I think she is perfectly fine in the meta, and I think she will just get better in age, because there's gonna be more supports coming out. That's gonna probably benefit her. There's gonna be hopefully maybe a new artifact set that could benefit off of her, and maybe a new weapon that could also just become her best slot weapon as well. I think Yae is gonna age like fine wine. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are so close to 100 subs, so please make sure to subscribe. That will be a very big achievement for me. Of course, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch, it will be linked in the description below. Also check out my Twitter if you want to keep in touch with me as well. But other than that, that was it for me, and I'll see y'all in the next video.